Family greetings, welcome back to my channel. I trust everyone is staying safe during this most recent outbreak of coronavirus, namely the Omicron variant. Family, in this particular video, I want to discuss some reflections that were made by Crunchy Black of 3-6 Mafia. Okay, recently Crunchy Black had an interview in which he was asked to make some reflections about the death of young Dolph. Okay, and he spoke about the fact that he had a great amount of respect for young Dolph and his business prowess, his entrepreneurial zeal, and the fact that he gave back to his community. Alright, now in the course of making these statements, Crunchy Black also decided to make some reflections about the wave of crime and gun violence that takes place in Memphis. Alright. Now, Crunchy Black actually said that periodically people in his neighborhood were aware that there were some trains that just suddenly began to bring shipments of guns into their community. Okay, these trains were left accessible. They were actually in the open, where people were able to go into these trains and actually take the guns out of these trains. All right, and he's speaking about AK-47s, AR-15s, and many other guns that have actually been used in the majority of gun crimes in America. Now, what I found so interesting is that in the comment section, people from other states in America began to say that they also had these same occurrences taking place in their respective communities. Okay, and many of us wonder how these guns actually enter our communities, but we fail to realize that the persons who actually are in possession of them do not have the finances, do not have the capital to actually obtain these weapons. Okay, many people obtain these weapons and rob the gas station, or they rob like a small corner store. All right, these aren't people who actually have resources. These are people who unwittingly stumbled upon caches of weapons which just were left by some phantom delivery. Okay, now this sounds very unbelievable, but I started to see a trend. People from Chicago, people from Atlanta, other parts of America actually commented and said that the same thing occurred in their community. All right, so this appears to be some clandestine effort to keep our community in chaos. All right, when you consider that in the 1980s, crack cocaine was actually infused or infiltrated into our community by people who are not a part of our communities. Okay, and these narcotics that were released into our communities actually destabilized and caused there to be waves of violence in black communities around America. So family, I just want everyone to go back and listen to that interview and listen for yourselves. All right, this appears to be something that is very impactful and something that is of a great deal of consequence on the stability of black communities. All right, if there's somebody actually bringing guns, crates of guns or pallets of guns into these communities, namely AK-47s, there's no wonder why so many guns are present. So family, just let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all of these dynamics. I hope everybody continues to stay safe. One love.